Hello, everyone. My name is Alexus Nolan. The campaign that I chose was Health IQ, so I'll be giving you guys more information about that and an explanation of the founder, his team, their mission, a couple did you know facts, a few other facts, and just brief a brief explanation of the overall campaign and how it works, and just tips that you guys can use for your everyday lifestyle or just consideration of being healthy and working out and etc. The founder of Health IQ is Monjal, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. His health journey began in 2010 during a 10K race. He ended up having a lot of chest pain and he ended up going to the hospital, which led him to essentially change his health journey. He knew that his father had his first heart attack at 45, which was kind of insightful for him during that moment. He was a little heavier in weight. He was eating unhealthy, had a lot of bad healthy eating habits and things like that. And he knew that with his prior family history that he was also at risk for having the same heart attack. So after this situation, he eventually changed his diet. He lost 40 pounds and improved his health journey. And here is where it all began. Um, in 2013, he started Health IQ. 3 years later, he developed a great team. His team was developed with people who had their own past health challenges. Challenges may range from poor eating habits to controlling diabetes or practicing yoga more and etc. Um, he realized being healthy is kind of hard and it's kind of hard to maintain through life because there is situations like, overworking or not having time to eat, not having time to work out, just not having time to be a healthier version of yourself with stress and love life and friendships and trying to maintain your work life and juggling it all. It can be challenging to handle all of those things together. So he understands and knows how difficult it is to do those things, in the midst of living life. So he wants to reward those who uh, fixate and focus on dedicating their time and are passionate about improving their health journey. His team is composed of many different people from different walks of life um, that face their own health challenges at one point in time that eventually overcame them and became healthier versions of themselves. They believe that their first step to improving their health journey is to have a good understanding of health, meaning that one can practice health situations or practice health fixations or work out every 10 minutes, while on their lunch breaks or uh, go jogging every day or things like that, but not have an understanding of their overall body health, like their BMI, their food intake, how much calories they should be intaking, how much they shouldn't be intaking on one day, how much things they should be eating in one sitting, their proportions on their plate, things like that in that nature. They believe that understanding your body and understanding health in general, and how your body takes on the things that affect your health. So meaning you can do all of those things such as working out every single day, um, and still eating poorly or working out every single day and giving yourself too many cheat days. That's not practicing good health habits, which is why they feel it is vital to have an understanding of what it is to be healthy in your own body and what it is and what does being healthy look like and feel like. Um, Therefore, having an understanding of what it all is in your own body, in itself, to not to be redundant, is important to them. It is the first step to being healthy. Um, it is a slow challenge and it is a slow marathon to start because everyone is in different aspects of their life and different healthy versions of themselves. So one may start today and quit in 3 months and then think they're still healthy, but being healthy to them well, to Monjal and his team and their perspective and their understanding of health. Being healthy to them is being healthy 365. Always practicing good habits, always giving yourself the best, always having good food intake, always doing some sort of exercise, just always making sure you're taking care of yourself. For example, they consider a diabetic, just managing their diabetes and having a controlled form of diabetes. That's being healthy to them, which is why they say being healthy is just different. It ranges from all various things, depending on the person. It all depends on the person and what it takes to be a healthier version of yourself. Each person in his team has a varied descriptive story about how they started and where they started, and how they realized that um, it was their time to be healthy and things like that before they joined the company. On their website, there is a descriptive story of each person in their story. After Munjal gave his brief background on why he began to be healthy. So his team is composed of hardworking, healthy people who desire to spread health and knowledge and be healthy to others who are willing to put the work in for it or willing to understand or learn what it is exactly to be healthy. So, to get into the mission statement for Health IQ, and I'm quoting this directly from the website, is Health IQ is an insurance company rewarding those with healthy lifestyles like runners, cyclists, weightlifters, yogos, vegetarians, and well-maintenance diabetics. We believe the best way to improve the health of the world is to celebrate those that have taken responsibility for their health rather than harassing those who have not. Which is a great mission statement because there are a lot of people in the world that shame those that are obese and shame those that are diabetic or shame those that aren't healthy versions of themselves because they are, which is not practicing just good healthy habits mentally. It is also vital to be healthy mentally and emotionally and not just physically. Um, because everyone has a different story. Some people can't help the weight that they have. Some people have, diagnosis of where they're going to be the size they're going to be forever, which is why it is great that Health IQ mentions that they reward those that are well managed diabetics, showing that there's no discrimination of anyone in their walk of life. They're just willing to celebrate and reward those who have tried and are trying to be healthier versions of themselves. Okay, so Health IQ spent some years doing their own research and scientific research, of course, to convince not health companies, sorry, insurance companies that those who are aware of their health consciousness and are working towards being healthier versions of themselves consistently should get lower rates. And they say this because with the research that they've done, they can prove that those who are aware of their health conscience and working towards it have lower mortality rates, which is well known because those who are practicing healthier versions of themselves and having healthy lifestyles tend to live longer in general. Um, but nevertheless, of course, there were some health companies and insurance companies that were not buying it and did not they weren't convinced. I would say that they were, in my opinion, the way I view this is they were convinced, they just weren't willing to spend their money on the obvious because health and insurance companies want people's money. They aren't really interested in the health of those people. They're more so interested in the money, in my opinion. But Health IQ did find some great partners who helped them, which is why they're starting to expand now and have so much money invested in them. And they help tens of thousands of people secure billions in health care insurance coverage, which is vital because a lot of people do not have insurance at all. I know a lot of millennials aren't even aware of insurance. Most are just aware of health insurance. Many people aren't aware of just having insurance, and sometimes it is a low cost, sometimes maybe a high cost, but it's vital that they are able to help those get insurance because it is needed for everyone around the world, not just people who are in bad health and feel like they are going to die soon. It's vital for everyone because life can happen anytime. Just to kind of conclude and wrap up things about health IQ, um, they love the commitment and desire for and better health for people, which ranges from people from all walks of life, from athletes to people that just work out for 30 minutes a day, to those who just go walking, those who just are passionate about being a healthy version of themselves. They are really big on commitment because, as I stated previously, you can be healthy and practice healthy things for 3 months and then go cold turkey and stop and go back to eating bad and drinking alcohol consistently and not working out and not listening to your body and not focusing on your intake, and you won't be a healthy version of yourself. It is all about being committed to being a healthy version of yourself and consistency. With that being said, they admire those with their latest campaign who focus and commit themselves and pride themselves and are passionate about working out. They ask them questions like, "What are what is your favorite workout? How many reps do you do when you do so and so?" That's the front row and center of their latest campaign. They also admire vegetarians and things like that. Like I said, being healthy isn't just about working out. It is about knowing your body, knowing your soul, knowing your mind, being healthy all over. Your intake, your food. It's just not about working out every single day. A person can work out every single day and still not be a healthy version of themselves. Health IQ just wants to um, basically reward those who are dedicated to being healthy and reward those and awaken those to become healthier. With this being said, I would say the message that I got from this was that it is important and vital to be a healthy version of yourself, which I already know because I work out a lot. I eat healthy. I make sure my daughter eats healthy. I don't give her many sweets. I don't actually give her much sweets at all. I don't eat any sweets. I just take care of my mind, body, and my soul all around. I definitely understand the message and the mission and the commitment and the emphasis on commitment and the emphasis on passion and the emphasis on consistency that Health IQ wants to put out in the world. Many people uh, don't understand how vital and important it is to be healthy versions of yourself and how important it is to have insurance on yourself because fast food is at an all-time low. You can go to McDonald's and get a dollar burger, and you can go to Subway and almost spend $6 on a sandwich, with veggies and things like that. So, with the economy and the world we live in, it's harder to be healthy these days, which is why campaigns like this are important to emphasize and to show people that those that are practicing and committed to this, are rewarded. And a lot of people want to be rewarded and feel like their hard work is being noticed, which is why it is good that this campaign is around because it'll push more people to start to work out, start to be healthy, because maybe they'll feel like, oh, maybe I can be on the front of this campaign one day, or maybe they can interview me, and things like that. It's a different approach to being healthy. There are many approaches taken in the world these days to make people be healthier versions of themselves. But like I said, with McDonald's burgers being $1 and you can get salads being almost $6, $7, $8, and the economy being the way it is, it's hard for people to be healthy. With the overload and work these days and things like that, and just all the things that tie into being um, and living and being in America these days, it's hard to just be a healthy version of yourself and be committed to it. Therefore, this campaign is just overall vital for Americans all over, or people all over, not just Americans, people all over, to know what it is to be healthy, feel healthy, see other people's stories. The team is made up of many different stories of many different people from all walks of life who changed their lifestyle completely, and things like that. So it's just vital to just take care of yourself and be a healthy version of yourself because your body and your mind and yourself will thank you in the long run.